Thank you and good day to our viewers at home. So currently where we are is between Swartberg and Underberg. We have just traveled from Kokstad and the southern part of KwaZulu-Natal, and what we've seen there was a combination of very cold weather and persistent rainfall, but no snow, particularly in Kokstad. The snow where we see right now is between Swartberg and Underberg. We've spoken to residents in Kokstad who say that those very cold conditions are proving very difficult for them. Some of them have been left without electricity, which the municipality is working to restore in that area. Also, some of them have been left without network, which is proving difficult for them to communicate with their family and friends. But the cold there has really been biting for the residents in Kokstad, and that's coming through from the mountains that you see right behind me. I'll step out of shot so my colleague Raymond Mbele can show you the mountains between Swartberg and Underberg, and this is where the snow currently blankets on this mountain. It has been clearer in most parts of KwaZulu-Natal as the snow clears due to the persistent rainfall. But what you see here right between these mountains, between Swartberg and Underberg, is the snow that has fallen following that cold front. And as it melts, what we do understand is effectively the snow starts storing water on these mountains, and as the temperatures start to rise and the snow starts to melt, the water runs down into streams, into wetlands and rivers that feed communities further downstream. This can prove to be quite hazardous and dangerous for many of the communities. Like we've heard from the KZN Department of Transport and Human Settlements, is that many of the communities, especially in areas such as Mpendle, their homes have been blanketed, but also they have been experiencing some of the hazardous conditions associated with a combination of snowfall, rainfall and cold temperatures. Those blankets of snows on their home has caused leaks into their homes and also have cut off network connectivity to that area, which was a concern for the department, who say that they were quite worried about the residents who may need emergency services and were unable to contact any emergency service in that matter of fact. But we do know from the various departments that they do have disaster management teams that are on the ground that are ready to respond to any eventuality of any disaster. So they are manning the different routes as well, the major highways also, because one of the other concerns is that the very wet roads, which turn to be quite slippery for motorists. What we've also noticed on this route is what we've seen over the previous few days was snow chasers that had stopped at various spots where they had seen snow to experience it, many of them for the very first time. But that is something that we have not seen on our journey today, traveling from Kokstad all the way now as we head into Underberg, because many of those snow chasers have now been heeding the calls and the warnings coming through from authorities saying that that is prohibited. What we will do is we will keep checking on the residents, because that has been our keen focus today, is to see how this weather conditions as the cold front sweeps across KwaZulu-Natal, how that has been impacting residents, especially those residents in informal settlements and those low-lying areas. And we will bring you those updates on SABC News.